What's up? How's it going here? This is my reaction to Lil Yachty's 2017 album, Teenage Emotions. I don't know if this is... I think this is technically his second album. I'm sorry, I'm really tired right now. Oh no, it's his debut. That's what I thought. Alright. So, if you didn't notice already, this video started right with the beginning of the album. He's just talking. I really don't know what he's saying, and I'm not all too interested. Okay, it's getting good. The singles off of this were pretty terrible. So I don't have, you might have seen that reaction to Bring It Back, the music video. I'm probably gonna remove that from my channel. That was a pretty bad video. But, alright. Starting off okay. I probably have to turn up the volume or something. Alright, yeah, I guess. Oh gosh. I think I'm gonna read this old Economist. Probably rip some CDs. I think I'm writing like a plot, script, whatever, what have you. The general ideas for a video game right now. So I'm gonna do that too. Got a lot of stuff, a lot of plans. It's gonna be a busy weekend. Yeah, I have to apply for a job and cancel my SAT scores too. So we'll see how much of this I get done over the course of this video. It's gonna be. This album's an hour and 9 minutes long. I've heard. I don't know. I don't think many. Hope I don't look too sad right now. I don't know what's going on here. Oh golly, it's actually a pretty good song so far. Like a Star. Oh yeah, I'll probably also be recording my ratings for this too. So why not? Alright, good start. Not a good start, but like a good song that opens it up. Still not a strong start necessarily, but I don't know. Gosh. Yeah, we got Derek and the Dominoes, Layla right here, ripping that right now. This is the 20th anniversary edition, so I don't know if there are a bunch of extra tracks on here. There probably are. No, there actually are 14 tracks on it. That's crazy. The end freestyle. Oh. Alright. Oh gosh. I don't know if I've seen anything interesting. Alright, yeah, this is... I don't know. Let's see. I don't even know what this is from. Oh, this is from beginning of April, so this is really old. But the cover story looked pretty cool, so I'm gonna move this out of the way. DN Freestyle. Oh gosh. Alright, well, I kinda like this, but, I don't need this right now. We're on DN Freestyle, of course, this is the second track. Whatever. Oh gosh. This, gosh. Alright, this is a very heavy beat right now, and it's a lot of. I don't know. He's not even a good lyricist on his own, necessarily. I mean, that's a bit of a rushed assumption. I'm not all that familiar with too much of his music. He's not that great of a lyricist, so I don't know why he'd want to do a freestyle. And I don't know why it would come so early on the album. And then Peekaboo's after that, which like boring. I haven't heard Harley yet, and that was released as a single. I don't think. What is another? I'm gonna look for other singles on here. X-Men. I feel like I might have heard that, but I don't think I did. Alright, DM Freestyle. I'm gonna give that an okay. I'll probably listen to it again and be like, hey, that's pretty good. But not right now. Oh my god, Peek. I'm not gonna. Gosh, alright. Yeah, this is. You really see the lyrical depth of Lil Yachty on this one with the hook. I mean, alright, Minnesota is a great song. One Night is a great song. Probably one of the best music videos of all time, which is crazy, you know? But I think I tried to watch the music video for this. The music video for Bring It Back is like, oh, so boring. Like, they had a very nice aesthetic going there. They had what seemed to be a pretty good idea, like vintage prom. But, this is waking me up, though, at least. I was gonna fall asleep. Might start playing a video game at some point during this. Oh gosh. If you could tell what my zip code was from me doing that, please post it in the comments. I'll send you like $5. Oh. Alright, no, I take that back, because there are definitely people out there who just know what my zip code is anyway. I take that back. Don't post my zip code in the comments, please. The album cover for this album is pretty nice. It's got some diversity to it. I think that's the point. I don't know. What is it, drop top? I think that's a car. Wait, that wasn't something inappropriate that I'm just repeating. I don't know. I definitely like this album cover though. I'm gonna close that out and go back to looking for a. I'm not huge into trap music. This is really making me appreciate that latest Kendrick Lamar album. Haha, just kidding. That wasn't actually that good. That's why I didn't review it. This is definitely not getting a review. Yeah. we're on to the fourth song now, Dirty Math. Gosh, dude, I'm reading a job description right now. It's like a lot of references. I wouldn't call it punny, but it's just like a reference-based humor. Like, I don't like reference humor. I was just reading a real roast of Disaster Movie earlier, which, I mean, Disaster Movie roasts itself by existing, you know? But I don't know. A lot of interesting language here. I hope this. I don't know. It's fun. It's fun. Okay, yeah. Alright. Dirty Mouth is definitely the best song so far. Peekaboo is boring and dumb. The end freestyle, I don't know. Like a Star was good. Dirty Mouth is where it's at. I don't know if it's great. I'm not even. I haven't even been burning this. Or ripping, sorry. I like when Yachty talks about I don't know. Okay, well the beats are so repetitive, but this one's actually kind of good. I have no morals, so I'm referring to Derek and the Dominoes as Eric Clapton on this thing because I don't want to be bothered with looking through all that stuff. Whoa, wait. Remixed? Oh gosh. Maybe I have heard Harley before. When your title's Layla and other assorted love songs, almost like Lola versus Power Man and the Money Go Round Part 1, like, okay, it just feels a bit pretentious, like a waste of time, because people are just going to call it Lola, or people are just going to call it Layla. I don't know. Sorry for the lack of track commentary here, but I mean, what am I going to say? I like this beat. Cool lyrics. If something catches my ear, I'm gonna mention it, but it's probably not gonna happen. I'm just gonna sit here for an hour and 9 minutes and just give you my opinions on this. Do not request me to listen. Alright, if I have my forehead off here, it looks really big. Still looks big now. I don't know. This is an okay song, but the chorus is so bad. Going back to reading The Economist. This is, you know what? Because this is a reaction slash commentary. You know what I can do? I can just take off these headphones and sit them down, and go someplace else, and then come back and keep on reacting to it. Because all around me, this might even be the best song on the album. But I'm a little bit hungry right now, and I don't really like this album that much. You enjoying the album? I'm not. Alright, so there's a little dog over there. We're on Say My Name now, which is the 7th song. Well, we're ending it. I'm going back out, and I was just reminded, I'm cooking myself a burrito right now because there really isn't any other food in my house. I want to be fiscally responsible. I was just reminded of how much I'd rather be listening to the Beatniks right now because they're selling burritos, which is some great spoken word poetry. My this dog here. Oh God, no, please. All right. Nice spoken word industrial rap poetry. Yeah, much better than this. Much better. Ooh. The label on it says breakfast wrap, but alright, so yeah, we're on 8th song. All you had to say now. The label says breakfast wrap. I have the fork because I had to like turn it over. This is breakfast wrap, but you look at the picture of it and you're like, it's a burrito. Of course, this is so boring. Oh, 21 songs, sorry. We're more than a... So I just got a text. More than a third of the way through. Yeah, at this point we are. I want this to end. But you know what, I'm going to make the most of it. I'm going to look at some edgy political cartoons. Alright, well, all you had to say, I don't know, what sort of comments can I make? There was autotune, there was trap beat. Who thought I could react to this? I want to react to something like Here Comes the Warm Jets or Taking Tiger Mountain by Storm, or I'll just start listing Brian Eno albums now, or Another Green World, or I don't know, alright, I'm skipping ahead and do Before and After Science, because he only had like 4 real vocal albums. Alright, the food's probably going to be done soon. Alright, so now, just in case you have to sync up, I'll tell you exactly when we move on to track 9, which is Better with Stefan Don, the only... Alright, yeah, right now. One of the only clean tracks. Alright, sorry. Now, there are 2 clean tracks on this, Made of Glass and Better. This is actually a good beat so far. Alright, the lyrics suck though, so I'm gonna run away and grab my burrito. I prefer edamame, of course, and I enjoy frozen meals a lot. The dog. But nice little interesting tropical. Alright, this is really hot. I've had pretty much the exact same thing in a non-burrito form from the same company, and it's good. Other than the fact that this is cold in the middle. But that's okay. The beat on this is like the first interesting beat on this album. Actually, what's that called? The End Freestyle had an interesting beat, but I mean, I just couldn't take it back then. I was tired. I finally have comments to make on the album, but my mouth's full. The message on this song's good. And this little guest verse is well delivered. I don't know what she's saying, or he's saying that. But it's about I don't know what it's about. It's happy, it's upbeat. It's saying always look to improve your situation. I'm over exaggerating here, but I don't want to give up on Yachty. First great song on the album, Better. Next one sounds promising to start. See if I can get a nice big old chunk. Oh, it fell apart. There's another good one. More of a the beat. Diplo's featured on this. I don't know who Diplo is, but I associate that name with EDM. And this beat it's definitely trap. Definitely a trap influenced beat, but especially with the sort of weird female vocals in the back, definitely feels a bit EDM-y as well. That was a good burrito, but I knew it would be good by when I opened it up, because I could see that it was the same stuff I had before. Wi-Fi's really not working that well. Alright, well. Trying to apply for a job. Reading this ripped copy of The Economist right now. Excuse me. Track 11 right now, Lady in Yellow. Forever Young was a good track. Probably not great, but definitely a good one. Lady in Yellow's starting off good. Good so far. Still the same sort of repetitive trap style beat. The lyricism is just so bad. I don't care when I hear something like Minnesota or when I hear something like One Night. As to the lyricism, because like at least there's something interesting going on. Like the vocal delivery on One Night is just like whoa, and not even like in the best possible way, but just like wow. And then on Minnesota, it's like that dun 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 dun, little piano. Here, nothing. Excuse me. Never proves to be a good reaction if you're just complaining about how boring the thing is the whole time. So I'm gonna try and find something else to talk. Pretty boring song. Okay song. My Wi-Fi is terrible right now. I have to use this little connector. Unfortunately, I had this because I got this a while ago before I had my like PCI connected one. This one's just USB, but then it still barely works. Okay, Layla's done. That was confusing. Alright. Oh gosh, I just booted up Skyrim. Look at that task manager and end task. None of the tracks on that, I don't know if it's just referring to my CD, none of the tracks off of the Layla were in the database thing. That, I don't know if that should cause me concern, but Hardness the Highway. Yeah, good album. I'm not all that familiar with it, but I know I like it. Okay, back to another. All right, the interesting start to this one. This one's called Other, and a curse word that I'm not gonna say. But it's the 13th track, so if you don't, yeah, that's pretty much as much information as you need. Not even that interesting, but just like, it has some little bleeps and bloops in the background that are sounding good. Hard Nose the Highway, of course, is a Van Morrison album. Just gonna listen to Rattle on Hum. That song? That song is 50 seconds long. That must have been some sort of transition. But it's still a good one. Alright, X-Men is starting off well. I'm disappointed that I didn't hear this because this was released as a single. Just sounds a bit angry, which the beat's very heavy on this one. Lyricism still not there. Still not up. I don't necessarily like hearing him sound angry, but definitely a good song so far. It sure reminds me, I think I've heard people speak before about the Lil Boat versus Lil Yachty. Like Lil Boat's the angry guy and Lil Yachty's the happy guy. That's interesting. Alright, Bring It Back is the next song, and yikes, I do not care for that very much. But I'm a critic, I'm a reactor, not a reviewer necessarily, but God. The end of that verse right there was bad. It's just lame. Alright, we're making it through this album. Progress is occurring. This is the 14th song, so that would put us at being 2/3 of the way through, although in all reality it's slightly less than 2/3 looking at the time right here. Oh my gosh, Bring It Back. The thing is, the little guitar, it's okay. Some of this is the drum. There's nothing to the chorus. There's absolutely nothing. There's a little bit too much auto-tune on this. I really don't get it. At least with the Kendrick Lamar album, I felt like I could talk the whole way through it. I can't even criticize this, it's just boring. Oh my god. It's actually growing on me, and I am not okay with that. Concern it. I'm not good with technology. The drum on this is fine. I went out there to get some fried chicken and it was eaten. That's why I went out earlier. Okay, so you might be a second behind. So I think I'm gonna pause it for a second. Okay, so we should be in sync again. I'll bring it back. It's about to end, so I'll say when Quality Control Music. That's such a weird name for a record label. Okay, yeah, running with a ghost right now. So confusing. Alright, Running with the Ghost is starting off well. The vocalist on this is Grace, who I don't know anything about her, but good vocalist. This keeps up, this will probably be the best Yeah, because I don't know if when you're applying for a job you're supposed to just say, I expect my hourly pay rate to be minimum wage. I don't know, $7.25. I don't know. Surprisingly enough, the album with the least Lil Yachty on it was the best song. That's not supposed to be an insult, it's just, I'm just a bit surprised. And disappointed. I like Lil Yachty a lot. Alright, this is FYI is a good song. Finally picked it back up. Running with the Ghost was another great song. Why do you leave all the good songs at the end? And why weren't so few of these released as singles? This is really confusing me. Maybe my expectations have just been shut down so much that I'm enjoying this. But I don't know, it's actually okay now. Alright. Oh my gosh. Sort of funny that Lil Yachty's rapping about being rich. I mean, I'm sure he's making money now, but when you think about the whole thing at that Garden Mall, that's who would have thought? Who would have thought that young man would be a success, one of the most popular rappers right now. I'm actually gonna try to validate that statement by looking at. This isn't the page to be on. Going on his about page, 263rd in the world on Spotify. So that's not bad, but not really good. Okay. That's a good song. Right? Yeah. Priority is just a good song, so I gotta get it. Only missed the first minute, so. Yikes. So bad. This online application is not good. Oh gosh. The lyrics on the... Alright, this thing's telling me my phone's overheating. It's a bit hot, but it's not overheating. I don't have that much more time. Don't read the lyrics. Don't pay attention to the lyrics on this song. It gets a little bit weird. Oh gosh. We're on No More right now. Okay, so I guess now it's just... Alright, definitely, I'm at 1 minute right now. Definitely out of, within the song No More, definitely out of sync right now. If you could just sync it up right back to that 1 minute where I said it was 1 minute. Like, after I said 1 was when it actually hit 1 minute. If you actually care about singing this whole reaction. The distortion on this is pretty cool, but I'm not feeling this anymore. Okay, Made of Glass, 20 seconds in right now. I don't really have much criticism to give other than that this is really unbalanced. Bring It Back is a lame song. X-Men's a good song. I don't know. I heard it's totally a silly criticism, but like the good songs are good enough, and this is a bit long. So I mean, you can say this about tons of albums, really, but why? I don't know why it had to be so long. You know? I mean, I guess there's a reason, but I mean, it's above my head. I did not enjoy this album. I wouldn't even give it a below average. Even with all the good songs, I don't enjoy it that much. I'd give it a probably gonna end up giving this a D unless these last songs are like, whoa, great. We're on. And this seems pretty good, but I mean, This is just such a lame song. I don't know, like musically it's okay, but like, and I'm so in love with you. What sort of a lyric is that? I don't know. Lyrics of this is so bad. Lyrics are actually like offensively bad on this one. I'm just kidding about that, but wait, what? This is a good song, this last one. The lyrics on the last one was okay. I mean, sorry, the second to last song, but the last song I heard was okay, but oh my gosh, the lyrics were so bad. I don't know what to say. Alright, final reaction. Boring album, will not revisit it, not enough good singles. Best songs were Running with the Ghost and, oh gosh, been keeping track. Best tracks are Better featuring Stefan Don and Running with the Ghost featuring Grace. Those are the only great songs, a lot of good songs. But not a good album by any means. Definitely not a great album by any means, and probably really not a good album. Being annoyed with this album preoccupied most of my reaction. I'm sorry for that. I didn't really get to get much else done. Alright, so this last song's to his mom. And this, as soon as this album's over, I obviously did not enjoy myself. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope you enjoyed my criticism. This has been my reaction to 27 Lil Yachty's Teenage Emotions. It's just have like 15 more seconds left. Why'd you do this to me, Lil Yachty?